So hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Delicacies by Carol, whereby we prepare nothing but the best, easy, simple ingredients. Easy, simple recipes using simple and available ingredients at your localities. As you can see, from the chapatis, from the balls of the mandazis, from everything. Yeah. So today we're gonna be preparing mandazis, and there goes my ingredients. That is flour, sugar, cardamom, baking powder, flour, blue band, milk, and I forgot to film the egg. Yeah, so those are the ingredients that you're gonna be using today to prepare our soft mini mandazis that you can eat back at home with your loved ones, with your friends, with your family, and enjoy. Yeah, basically. So I measured 3 cups of flour, right? 3 cups of flour plus my 1 teaspoon of cardamom mixed together, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Mix them together. Also sieve them. Sieving helps in aerating the flour and also giving the mandazis a good end results that are puffed very well. Yeah, you make sure you sieve. You can even sieve 3 to 4 times, because sieving really contributes to the end results of your mandazis, right? And also making sure that you measure the amount of the equal and is stated in the recipes amount, right? So next I added my lemon grind. Lemon grind helps in preserving the mandazis for long. Yeah, so I didn't have a specific measure, but I just grinded them. Next we come in with 1 cup of flour. So this is 1 cup of milk. Sorry, as you can see, here's my milk. This is the milk that I use to measure my flour, and also it's the same cup that I'm gonna use to measure my milk, right? And make sure your milk is lukewarm while preparing. you know while preparing flour like things that need liquids. Ensure that your liquids are lukewarm. They shouldn't be cold, they shouldn't be that hot, unless whereby it's stated hot, but otherwise your liquid should be lukewarm. Yeah, so you grate in your grind, grate, and you can just use your eyes to to tell the equal amount, or rather, if you can't tell by the look of your eyes, you can measure 1 tablespoon of lemon grind. Yeah, so you come in with a blue band. Blue band, you measured 1.5 tablespoon of blue band. Make a well at the middle, and using your fingertips. As you can see, I am using my fingertips. Why am I using my fingertips? I'm using my fingertips because remember, the flour initially it has its own temperature, and the palms of our hands have a different temperature as the one the flour has, so when we use our flour, we're gonna end up hindering the temperature that initially our flour had. That's why we're using our fingertips. And also our fingertips helps in bringing out that breadcrumb like end result look that we want. As you can see, we have wrapped in our flour into a baking powder very well, into a blue band, and you can see our flour looks like fine breadcrumbs, like yani fine breadcrumbs, like, right? Yeah. So first we came in with a lemon grind, made a well at the middle, you came in with a blue band. You still make a well at the middle again. You add in one egg, and please don't follow what I did here. I actually did a mistake, because while making these things, one is advised to beat the egg at a different bowl. Why? This one helps in maybe the egg might be bad, and once you beat it directly into the flour, it might end up you know in hindering with our flour. So that means that you have to pour, or yeah. So we've mixed our egg. So beat our egg in a different bowl. Beat the egg, then add in. So once we've mixed our flour with our egg, you make a well, and you add milk. You start adding your milk bits by bits, right? Bits. As you can see, I'm adding my milk bits by bits using folding in method. Also, folding in method helps in folding in some air. That's why I'm using folding in method. Yeah, the method that I'm using it's called folding in method. Yeah, so you mix, you make sure everything is well mixed up, everything, and everything, in short, everything is just well mixed up, right? Yeah, you mix. Preparing mandazis is very easy. You can also use butter, if you don't like blue band. Also, butter ends up in bringing good end results, because butter has this fine taste, right? So once you're done, you assemble each and everything in the middle, and as you can see, for you to ensure that your dough is okay, once you press in, it shouldn't be hard, it should be smooth. It should be soft, like when you press in, as you've seen me doing on my video. So you assemble it in the middle, with your oil. You assemble our flour at the middle. Then, sorry, we cover it first. We cover it, and we leave our dough to rest. We give a time set of 1.5 hours. You leave your dough to settle for 1.5 hours, to give time for the baking powder to cook, and also for the flour to rise. Yeah, so our 1.5 hours are done, and as you can see, it also helps in softening the flour. Remember, a mandazi, the dough that is required to cook mandazi should be soft, yani very soft and sticky, actually, because you're gonna be using oil, and oils helps in them not to be that sticky. Yeah, with our oil, you make some small balls according to your own desired size and shape. So you make small balls. These small balls are the ones that we're gonna be spreading for us to cut our mandazis while deep frying them in the oil, right? Yeah, so you make some balls like these ones of mine, and the greenish stuff that you're seeing is our lemon grinder, and also the two small dots is our cardamom. Yeah, your flour should be looking this, even from the look of how my balls look like, you can just tell from that the mandazis are gonna be sweet, right? Yeah, so even from the making of your balls, you should be able to tell, you should be in a position to tell of how your mandazis are gonna be looking. yeah just a hint. Yeah, so you make the balls. Sorry, the video took a bit long. So once you make the balls, now we are ready to fry our mandazis. As you can see, you're now dipping them deep, and also make sure your oil is not too hot, because when your oil is too hot, your mandazis they're not gonna cook in the middle, because they will be turning so fast. And once kawaida ya mandazis, once they turn, it's an indication that they are cooked. But no, to mandazis, the oil should not be too hot, it should just be hot. Yeah, as you can see, look at my mandazis. Don't they look sweet and yummy, and attractive as well? Like, they just look good. Oh, look at them. Look at my mandazis. Look at the inside part. Just beautiful, right? Yeah. Yeah, you do that way. So here is one of my ball. I came in with one of my ball. Roll, and also make sure that your surface is oiled up with, you've oiled your surface using oil, of course. You spread. You also make sure while spreading, don't spread the flour to be too thin. It should be at least thick, but not that thick. It should be thick, right? Now you come in with your knife, or what you're gonna be using to cut them into your desire. You can even cut triangle, rectangular, whichever shape and whichever size that you want. Now here it's up to you, according to your own creativity, according to how you want your mandazis to be looking. Yeah, so this is the thickness I'm referring to. That is the thickness that I'm referring to. Yeah, so you dip. And also, for you to know that your oil is okay, once you dip in your mandazis, they should just rise up immediately, to show you that your oil is at a good temperature, and in a good position to cook the mandazis, right? So yes, we fry, and they should also puff, as you can see. an indicator of a good mandazis. They should puff, you know. Look at them, look at how they're puffing, look at how they are puffing. Oh my goodness, I can tell you these mandazis were nothing short of, you know, sweetness and delicacy. They were just too sweet and yummy. Yani these mandazis, yani you can even eat a whole, you know, you can eat so many, you can eat so many of them because of how sweet and because of how tasty they are. And also I also like my mandazis a bit brown. There are some who like their mandazis, you know, with that not that deep dark brown, but I like mine a bit dark brown. Yeah, you can still remove your mandazis at this point, but because I like mine dark brown, that's why I'm leaving them to, yeah, this way. This is how I like my mandazis, dark brown. Yeah, once they're done, put them on a surface for the oil to, you know, come off the excess oil. Yeah, and you can also see in the middle of my mandazis how they look. Yani that is as a result of how how much air we incorporated while, you know, while making our mandazis, from sieving, you know, to folding in to rubbing in. This shows you of how much air and nice and how much air, you know, we incorporate. Look at the mandazis, look at, you know, look at that mandazi, look at my mandazis. Don't they look yummy? Don't they look sweet? Yeah, so basically that is it. So thank you very much for staying by. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked my mandazis videos of how my mandazi video of how to cook soft mini mandazis, please do not hesitate to like, share and press the notification bell.